Welcome back to the latest edition of Muhlenberg College Plays of the Week. We begin at number 12 with women's basketball turning defense into offense at Westfield State. Off the two-handed block by Avery McNulty, it's Megan Winters ahead to Riley Cassidy for the layup. And then later, off the block by Emily Unger, it's Ava Connolly up ahead to McNulty, who this time is on the finishing end. At number 11, wrestling against Camden County College, the Scottywood Duels. And at 184, it's junior Fletcher Goodman taking his opponent down to his back and pinning him in the first minute of the match. At number 10, men's basketball at home against Moravian, it's sophomore Drew Greene whipping the no-look pass to freshman Gavin D'Iorio for the layup. At number 9, 2 interceptions by the football team in the second quarter of its Centennial Mac Bowl Series win against Lebanon Valley. Senior Ethan Brader with this interception, and then just 2 Lebanon Valley plays later, it's Owen Kovacs picking off the pass. At number 8, back to the wrestling mat, and junior 174-pounder Anson Dewar went a perfect 3-0 with the Scottywood Duels. He recorded a pin against Camden County College, a decision against a Washington and Lee wrestler who is regionally ranked, and a major decision against his opponent from Central. Dewar now has a perfect 20-0 in dual matches over the last 3 seasons. At number 7, it was great to see senior Giovanni Rubino back in Memorial Hall in the Mules home opener against Moravian. He did these types of things that we saw all last year on Plays of the Week, Rubino scoring 29 points in the game. At number 6, women's basketball against Eastern Connecticut State. Mules up 7 in the late going, Eastern Connecticut trying to mount a comeback, but junior Rachel Saxton jumps the passing lane for the steal and layup to put the game away. At number 5, defense was the name of the game in the football team's 23-7 MAC Centennial Bowl Series win against Lebanon Valley. Dominick, Visintin, and Tim Higgins combining to force the fumble, with Higgins recovering, and then late in the fourth quarter, it's Higgins forcing the fumble and game MVP Matthew Giuliano recovering. At number 4, back to wrestling. In overtime against Washington and Lee, sophomore 285-pounder Ben Krauss scores the takedown for the 4-1 sudden victory, and that deserves a double thumbs up. At number 3, women's basketball against DeSales, just like they drew it up, Ava Connolly picks up the loose ball and drains the 3, one of several big baskets in the Mules' win against the team ranked 14th in the preseason poll. At number 2, senior James Nye caught this touchdown pass against Lebanon Valley, his 14th touchdown catch of the season, and senior Matthew McKenna scored his 10th touchdown reception of the season earlier in the game. Mules the first NCAA team in the last 10 years to have 2 tight ends with double figures in touchdown receptions. And at number 1, it's some of the 19 rebounds pulled down by junior Jenna Stockfeder in the championship game of the Westfield Electric and Gas Tip-Off Tournament. Stockfeder named tournament MVP after scoring the 10 points to go along with the 19 rebounds, the most by a Mule since 2015. That's our number 1 Play of the Week. Plays of the Week will be off next week for Thanksgiving. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Happy Thanksgiving, and until next time, go Mules!